That day, the parallel world of the demi-humans was shaken by a brutal civil war. The wind howled so fiercely it made the sky tremble. The sounds of battle echoed everywhere. Horses thundered across the earth, blades clashed, and the cries of the wounded tore through the air. The event would later be remembered as the darkest tragedy in their history. In the midst of the chaos, Queen Neftiri lay inside the palace chambers. The pain in her abdomen grew sharper. The time to give birth had come. Servants rushed in panic, searching for a healer. Outside, soldiers fought desperately to defend the gates. "Seal every exit. Don't let them break through." The guard captain shouted. The palace was locked down. Heavy rain poured from the sky, mixing with blood flowing along the stone paths. Bodies lay scattered without life. And in the middle of that turmoil, a baby's cry pierced the storm. Queen Neftiri had given birth. For a brief moment, everyone felt relief. The child was born amid destruction, a final hope for the kingdom. The healer lifted the newborn carefully. His face was tense, his voice almost trembling. This child will bring a miracle to both worlds. Queen Neftiri reached out, wanting to hold her baby, but before the healer could place the newborn in her arms, the palace lights flickered. From outside, the clash of battle grew louder, closer, and when the chaos finally settled, the baby was gone. The queen screamed in horror before collapsing unconscious, and the king, who should have been leading the war, was never seen again after that night. The night of the birth would later be known as the beginning of the curse. No one knew who had taken the kingdom's heir, or where the child had been carried off to. 18 years later, in the land of Malhera, once the enemy of Neftiri's kingdom, stood a renowned school of magic, Malhera Magic School. Its towers pierced through the morning mist. The courtyard was wide, paved with pale stone. The air was filled with laughter and sparks of magic from students practicing their skills. In one of the practice yards, a student named Noel sat cross-legged on the grass. He stared intently at the spellbook in his lap. "I can do this, come on, Noel." "Prove it," he muttered. Sweat trickled down his forehead. The wind carried the scent of magic. From behind him, Aslan's voice broke his focus. "Looking pretty serious there, what are you doing?" His friend asked playfully. Noel shot him an irritated glance. "Aslan, shut up. Don't distract me, I'm almost there." Instead of backing off, Aslan leaned closer to see what he was doing. Noel inhaled deeply, trying to concentrate, then recited the spell with confidence. "Weazen like moose, become a cute mouse." But his tongue slipped, one letter wrong. One fatal mistake. Weazen Grootmoy, become a big mouse. The air vibrated. Magic light burst from the spellbook, and the tiny mouse in front of Noel expanded into a monstrous creature. Its teeth lengthened, its claws dug into the ground. Its eyes glowed a feral red. "Oh no," Noel whispered. The giant mouse roared. Students screamed and scattered in panic. Noel and Aslan froze for a second before running. "Holy, run!" Noel grabbed Aslan's arm and bolted. "Noel, are you insane?" "Why'd you turn a mouse into that?" Aslan yelled. "This is your fault. You ruined my concentration." The oversized creature charged after them, smashing training tables and shattering wooden posts. Noel frantically flipped through the pages of his spellbook, searching for a reversal spell. But he tripped over a stone, and both of them fell. The creature advanced, its breath was hot, heavy and threatening. Before disaster could strike, a glowing blue arrow shot across the courtyard. It struck the creature, breaking the spell. In an instant, the giant monster shrank back into a harmless little mouse. Noel and Aslan turned toward the source. At the far end of the courtyard, a man sat atop a black horse. His cloak billowed behind him, his expression cold, his gaze razor-sharp. Dorma, a strikingly handsome and charismatic young man, respected by all who served under him. Headmaster of Malhera Magic School, the Stolen Heir, only on Pocket FM.